Hi guys, welcome to Talk with Nick again. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm a PhD student in Canada and have past experience of winning scholarships in India, Spain, and Canada. So And today I'll be sharing my experience of how I was able to win a scholarship by Indian Academy of Science to do my summer research fellowship in CFTRI, which is so when I started my undergraduate school at Amity University in 2011, I was really pumped up and I really wanted to join a laboratory I really wanted to gather as much as practical experience, and it's very competitive to get the resources and to get the access to the labs because if you have 60 students in a class, then you need to have a different strategy in order to get the resources and in order to execute the project. So what I started to do is that I started going to different researchers, different supervisors in my department, and not just in my department. I also went to other departments. I had no idea how these things work, and I really wanted to know. So the only way to know is to go and ask and interact with different supervisors, even your seniors, and I kept doing that for next 6 months, like from May 2011 till December 2011. I went to the director of officer. I was very young. I was just 18 and a half year old, and I told him about my story that I have done some science projects in my high school and I really wanted to work in a lab to get some practical real life experience in order to publish papers and go on with my academic life. And she immediately took me in, and she told me about what you will be doing, about algae culturing, about oil production, about biodiesel. Although I was not understanding so much at that time because it was all too new. And what she did is she gave me a few articles, research articles to read about, and she introduced me to a PhD student with whom I'm going to work. And I started working on some projects, simple projects about how to culture microalgae, how to extract lipids, and stuff like that. And in the time period, I was able to understand a few things. I was able to understand how a lab works, like what are the rules and regulations. I proposed an idea to my supervisor that I would like to do this kind of experiment and possibly see if we can publish a paper. And she agreed to this point, and I started working on that project. And this is how I got introduced to kind of academic publication activities on an experience. So from that project, I started to learn about how to do an experiment, what kind of errors you make, what kind of mistakes you can make, and how to make your methodology more precise. And that when you have a certain amount of results and certain amount of data, you can make a story out of your research work and publish an article. But before that, what happened is I got an opportunity to do a conference in the southern part of India in Tiruvannamalai. It was around I think it was in 2012, after 1 year of my undergraduate research experience. And I went in Tiruvannamalai in southernmost part of India, and parents came along with me, which was really fantastic because they also have not seen that part. So we went and I presented I gave an oral presentation, and I was just in my second year of undergraduate school, which was one of the fantastic experience. I was really nervous when I was in the stage and presenting my work. I could answer, I think, around 50 to 60% of the questions asked by scientists and other PhD students in the audience. And after that, when I returned, I had a lot of different ideas. I had different experience, kind of a broad experience. And I told this my supervisor that I would like to try to publish this article and I would like to write an article. She said, yes, why not? Go ahead. So I started writing my article. I made a lot of errors. I think very patient, and she helped me out throughout my journey, and she guided me throughout every step. Okay, how to write this because he or she will guide you through the process and you will be able to execute a lot of stuff. Doesn't mean that you won't have any hurdles or struggles at personal level. When I was doing these kind of experiments and work, I also got to know that there are things called summer research fellowship, internships. And after that, just one another good day, I was walking down the stairs of my university. I saw that there was a poster which was about summer research fellowship for undergraduate students. I got interested about it. I looked into it and I checked the website and the process of applying for it. I went to my supervisor and I told her that I would like to apply for this. And she said yes. And then I told her that I would need a recommendation letter to apply for the scholarship. She said that it's not a problem. She's going to give me a recommendation letter. And what I did, I prepared the draft of my application, and I took her help that can you edit this for me, or if you can see if everything is fine. So I wrote about just lipid metabolism, oil, because I was working with microalgae, lipids, and biodiesel production. So I was trying to relate. If I could find something related to lipid metabolism, I wanted to go deeper into that subject, and I applied for that project. And fortunately, I got selected for one of the prestigious fellowship to be done in one of the most prestigious institutes of India in the southernmost part of India, CFTRI Mysore. So that is the story of how I got selected for this fellowship, which is a competitive process because not everybody get this scholarship. I think it's around 100 to 200 students in India who get this scholarship. You have to be very, very precise and sharp with your application and with your overall profile. And after that, what happened in that internship, I'm going to share that in my next video. So stay tuned, guys, and keep exploring yourself. Cheers, guys.